Well, November's election for Harrisburg Mayor got a little more interesting today as a lifelong Democrat who lost in the primary says he's in, hoping to reverse a trend in the Democratic dominant capital city. Seth Kaplan live with the story. Hey, Seth.
Hey, Dennis. Yeah, Republican nominees have become mayor at times in heavily Democratic cities like New York City. Treasurer Dan Miller thinks it can happen in Harrisburg, and he is leaning on one word in particular to sway voters.
This is an election about change. Harrisburg voted for change, big time change. Change, change.
Dan Miller used that word 27 times Monday morning, although he went out of his way to emphasize one thing: not changing.
Now, I haven't changed parties. I am a Democrat.
Even though he will officially be the Republican nominee on November's ballot, made possible because he got more than 100 Republican write-in votes in addition to the ones he got in the five-way Democratic primary.
65% of the people in the Democratic primary voted for change. And so I want to reach out today to those voters in the Democratic primary that voted for change, to those Lamont Jones voters.
Carrie Fowler is one of them.
We were really upset that he lost the primary, but I still know we need change, and it's not Wanda. I mean, I've always liked Dan.
If you want change, if you want Harrisburg to move forward, there's a huge difference between a Wanda Williams mayor and a Dan Miller mayor. It's night and day, trust me.
We wanted to ask Williams to respond to that. She quickly left an unrelated press conference without taking any questions, but told us through a spokesperson Miller has every right to run. He's done it in the past, she said, and the people have spoken before, and they will speak again. Williams has sometimes blamed city council for blocking progress.
Yes, the biggest obstacle is city council.
We asked Miller what he would do differently.
They may have some objections. Okay, so you incorporate that in. But when you're trying to dictate and you think you're the all-powerful one, that's not going to work. And so I think I have a whole different approach.
The Broad Street Market, over which Miller and Williams clashed in the ABC 27 primary debate.
What happened at the Broad Street Market?
He talks about Broad Street Market.
What kind of commitment can you make to, let's say, expedite that?
Well, I can make the commitment that I'd make it a top priority.
Dangerous Division Street. Williams promising to hold many meetings like this one to gather community input for a street redesign project that's not funded and could take years. Even though a globally renowned city planner told us Harrisburg could solve the problem quickly and cheaply with pretty much just paint. One of the best planners in the world saying this is easy and can be done quickly. Nobody from the city has called him. Would you call Jeff Speck and saying, sure, tell me how to do it?
Definitely. I mean, that's exactly the kind of thing. And if he's all for walkable cities, then that's the kind of city I'd like to see us have.
One other primary candidate, Louis Butts, told us today he's still running as a write-in candidate, but we now know there will be exactly two names on the November ballot: incumbent Wanda Williams and Valerie challenger Dan Miller.
Thank you, Seth.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.